This is a control arm. This has a ball joint here attached to the steering knuckle. So this steering knuckle attaches to this ball joint through a bolt. This has been removed from the car. And this control arm right here through these bushings that rotates off of these rubber bushings is attached to the frame. So this is attached to the frame, this ball joint here, the steering knuckle, and then the ball joint is attached to that steering knuckle to allow the wheels to move back and forth. These ball joints can wear out. We have a couple of ball joints here that's worn out. You can see how it moves back and forth inside of this housing, and it creates a lot of noise when you go over bumps. These boots can get worn out. This boot's completely worn out here, and lubrication from grease needs to be in there to keep everything running smooth. If the boot is torn, contaminants, salt, water, things get in there and accelerate the wear of these ball joints. This ball joint is pressed into the steering knuckle. You can see where it's clean here, and then there's a big ring that holds this in place. This had a zert that you could add grease inside of this ball joint from the bottom. This one did not have a zert. So some of them may have a zert where you can add grease to help lubricate them. These particular ones, when they're worn out, we replace them. So these are ball joints. We want to inspect these ball joints. Test ball joints. I'm going to grab the bottom of the tire here. I'm going to pull towards me, and I'm going to push at the top. So I'm pushing with this hand, pulling with the other. And I'm just going like this, and I'm checking for movement. Okay, so I'm going to push at the top, pull on the bottom, and I want to inspect this ball joint to see if it's loose. Okay, so this is tight. So if there was movement on that ball joint by doing this test, I need to replace the ball joint. So I do this on both tires. So I'm going to grab this tire, do the same, pushing, pulling. So I'm pushing and pulling to check for movement. And somebody is looking at that ball joint to see if it's moving. You want to do that again? Oh, that's shot. Top one's alright. Bottom one's bad.